Hi dear all, I am Mr. NGOM from Pasi High School. Welcome to my channel. Today's lesson is about a revision about modals. So today we are going to revise modals, and at the end of the lesson you will have a quiz exercise to do. Now before the lesson starts, I want to share another quote with you from Jean Piaget. He said, "The principal goal of education is to create men, or women if you want, who are capable of doing new things, not simply of repeating what other generations have done, but men who are creative and inventive." This is from Jean Piaget. This video is divided into two sections. Section 1 is about the structure of modals, and section 2 is about practice exercises to do to help you revise for the BFM exam. Section 1, structure. Modals. Example of modals: can, could, may, might, must, will, would, shall, should, ought to. Here are examples of modals, among others, in English. What are the roles of the modals? Okay, modals are auxiliary verbs, meaning helping verbs. They provide additional and specific meaning to the main verb in a sentence. So the role of the modal is to give more meaning to a main verb. Modal can have many functions. For example, can. It can express ability, permission, possibility, or request. Could can express ability, permission, possibility, request, or suggestion, among others, of course. Number 3, may can express permission, probability, request. Might can express possibility, probability, suggestion. Must can express deduction, necessity, obligation, prohibition, certainty. Shall can express decision, future, offer, question, suggestion. Should can express advice or give advice, necessity, prediction, recommendation. Will for decision, for the future, for intention, for offer, prediction, for promise. Okay. Would for conditional, habit, invitation, permission, preference, among others. So here are examples of functions that modals can express. Example: I can help you. Number 2, I will help you. Number 3, I shall help you. And number 4, I must help you. So as you can see here, all the 4 sentences are used with the verb help. But in all the questions, there's a difference between 1 and 2, between 2 and 3, between 3 and 4, just because we have changed the auxiliary. So the auxiliary can has a different meaning from the auxiliary will. The auxiliary will has a different meaning from the auxiliary can, and shall also has a different meaning from must, and must has a different meaning from can. So every time you change the auxiliary, you change the meaning of the verb, because auxiliaries bring new meaning to the main verb. Okay? Now, characteristic 1 of modals: they don't accept conjugations. Meaning what? Meaning the verb tenses. You cannot conjugate a modal in all the verb tenses, like in present continuous, like present perfect, like the preterite, like the future, or other tenses. So modal don't accept all these tenses in conjugations. Example: you can say they will come, they have stopped, they are moving, but you can't say they will can, because can doesn't accept the future. You cannot say they have musted or have must, because must doesn't accept the present perfect or even past perfect. You cannot say they are mighting, because might doesn't accept the present continuous. So once again, the first characteristics of modals is that they don't accept all verb tenses in conjugation. Characteristic number 2. Modals don't need as auxiliaries. You can say they don't come, they have stopped, do you understand? It's possible because come, stop, and understand are ordinary verbs. They are normal verbs. But you cannot say they don't can because can is an auxiliary, a modal. It doesn't accept, doesn't need, don't. Do you should is impossible. Should you is better. So you don't need do here. They are mighting. Might doesn't need are. Okay, so auxiliaries don't need modals don't need as auxiliaries in their conjugations. It's okay. So don't use as auxiliaries for modals. It's okay. There is no S at the third person singular in the simple present. In the simple present, she speaks English. Mr. Drame likes football. So you have S at the third person singular. But you cannot say she cans. They don't take an S. It's impossible. It's a mistake. You cannot say Mr. Drame may invite us. No, because can and may are modal and they don't take S at the third person singular, the simple present. Characteristic number 4. Modals don't have full infinitive form. You can say to speak, to drink, to run, to love, to understand, to revise, to correct, but you can't say to can. It's impossible. You can't say to may, to must. No, it's impossible. So be careful with auxiliaries, with modals. They don't have a full infinitive form. Characteristic number 5. Modals don't have any ing form. You can say speaking, running, drinking, correcting, learning, studying, eating, but you can't say cunning. You can't say musting. You can't say maying. It's impossible. They don't have ing form. Modals are followed by the base form. Only base form. Not ing, not ed, not full infinitive. You can say I can speak Chinese. So speak here is base form. It may rain. Rain here is base form. So modals are followed with base form of the verb. You cannot say I can to speak. It's impossible because to speak is full infinitive. It's not base form. You cannot say it may raining. Ing form is impossible. So no ing form, no past participle, no full infinitive. Always base form after modals. It's alright? Section number 2. In section number 2, this is practice exercise. Multiple choice question. The president must made, must make, or must to make a speech. Which one is the right one? Is it A, B, C, or D? The right one is must, because here we have must plus base form. Must only is not good because remember, modals are auxiliaries, meaning they are followed with another verb. So must made is past participle is impossible. Must to make is impossible because it is full infinitive. So must make a modal plus base form is the best option. 2. It may rain tomorrow, will may rain tomorrow, may rain tomorrow, or may to rain tomorrow. Which one is the best? The best one is may rain. Why? Here we have modal plus base form may. B is impossible, will may doesn't exist. C is impossible, you don't have S on modals. May to rain, D is impossible because modals are not followed by full infinitive, like you have here to rain. Number 3, the teacher should not postpone the test. The teacher should postponing the test. The teacher should not postpone the test. The teacher should postpone the test. Which one is the best option here? definitely the best option is should not postpone. We have A is not correct because here you have should plus past participle is impossible. B is impossible. You have here should plus ing is impossible. And D you have should plus S is a mistake. So the only good option here is should not plus base form postpone the test. Number 4, students ought to learning, must learning, shall learning, are learning. The right option here is are learning. Here we have the verb learning in the ing form, and remember, modals are never followed by ing form. So you can't have a modal here. Ought to is not good, must is not good, shall is not good. So you have modals cannot have any meaning here. So are is the best option, are learning. Number 5, floods have killed 6 people, will killed 6 people, might killed 6 people, or has killed 6 people. Have is the right option because have can be followed by the past participle, but will, might cannot be followed by past participle, and have is not incorrect because flood is the plural. The last one, number 6. Do you can speak? Will you can speak? Can you speak? Can you to speak? The best one here is can you. Can you? Because do you can is impossible. Can is a modal, doesn't accept do. Number B, can is a modal, doesn't accept will. And D, can is a modal, isn't followed by to. So the right and best option here is C. Can you speak English fluently? So before you move, go to my channel, IBRAHIMA NGOM Attitude. You may see other lessons important for you in troisième. A text about reading comprehension, young people in danger. A lesson about revision, English grammar quiz number 1, English grammar quiz number 2, and English grammar quiz number 3 with since for a girl lesson. So good luck everybody. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. It was Mr. NGOM from Passy High School. Bani bobo babisa Suleke you na gene bopu bin bu ko ken xagn en nañ ko dak japp nduli wat bu selfie loy def ni mo ci roxo bi wotela bani bobo babisa Suleke you na gene bopu bin bu ko ken xagn en nañ ko dak japp nduli wat bu selfie loy def ni mo ci roxo bi